All right, welcome, folks, to this exciting broadcast. It's tournament time. MIAA Division 5 State Tournament. Your Pioneer Panthers on the road, being hosted by the Norfolk County Agricultural High School Rams. We made the trip out here, so just in case you couldn't, so happy to bring this broadcast to you. Tyler Borbo bringing you the play-by-play action of this game. So excited to have you. This is definitely going to be a fun game. And we are started. Agricultural got the tip off, but Pioneer snags the ball back with a nice steal by Tippanyuk. Jalen Beliski, ball comes a little bit loose. The Pioneer hangs on to it. Tippanyuk finds a lane, drives it in, and gets the two. Starting off strong. Pioneer coming into this game as the 19th seed of the Division 5. And ball hung on to. Nice pass by Tippanyuk. I'm sorry, Tominski and Kyler McClelland heading things off. But Pioneer ranked number 19. Norfolk Aggie ranked 14. So on paper, with an excellent record and good ranking, the Rams should be favored, but you can only tell so much that's on paper. Nice shot from the corner by Amelia Power, and the Rams hang on to it. This is Mia Filetra with a tough pass. Goes out of bounds off of the Rams. Some extra press by the Rams, but Panthers navigate it. McClellan finds Tominski, bounce pass to Tippanyuk, and puts it in for another two. Great ball movement by the Panthers. Norfolk Aggie doing a good job setting things up, just kind of settling into their pace. Nice move, gets her own rebound. Great idea, just didn't have enough oomph on the first shot, but with the rebound, didn't make it the second time, but she'll have the foul, and that the recipient of these shots is Vonnie Scott. No good on the first. And, of course, if you're tuning into this game, whether you're back in the Bernardston-Northfield, Pioneer Valley Regional area, or down here in the Norfolk Aggie area, or any family abroad, so happy to have you with us in the broadcast. Nice rebound by the Rams, and they are on the board. Some extra press trying to turn this around. Ball stolen away by the Rams, driving up on the left side and gets the shot. And one. As of right now, a little rough on the start, but the Rams tying things up. Could take the lead with this free throw shot, and they do. Shots achieved by Kayla Collins. Tominski drives across the court. Ball moved around through, finds Tippanyuk, but Tippanyuk with a lot of trouble. Ball stolen away. Tough layup there by the Rams. Pioneer takes over. Kobe Tominski loses the ball a little bit, can't finish up on the layup, so hands the ball over to McClellan. No good on the three. Vonnie Scott with a great idea, looking for a pass. Was really hoping that Mia Filetra was open. I apologize if I'm not getting any of the names correct. And stolen away by Filetra. Gets the foul on that layup. She'll get two from the free throw line. And Fletcher, a sophomore. So far, scoring all of the points for the Rams. With this extra pressure, Pioneer needs to remember that they're going to be stepping back and making sure that Pioneer can get open for some passes to navigate the ball through that extra pressure. McClellan for three off the back of the rim, recovered by Scott. And no good on the layup. Tominski finds some trouble, but Pioneer navigates through it. Boliski to Tippanyuk, trying to drive through, and no foul, but travel by Tippanyuk. Ball turns over to the Rams. Ball movement comes back outside to Scott. Back to the corner. And back at the free throw line is Fletcher. A nice recovery by the Panthers. Tippanyuk and stopped by that extra pressure. Pillsbury hands it over to McClellan. Boliski from the inside comes in short and recovered by Vonnie Scott. Vonnie Scott up top, faced off with Demony Pillsbury. Looking for that open pass, finds Fletcher. Fletcher drives inside, sends it across the court. Driving into the baseline, stopped with a double teaming and stolen away by McClellan. And a tough pass recovered by the Rams. They'll get another shot. Vonnie Scott, just from the inside of the three, gets her own rebound. And Aggie Rams put that one away. 9-4. And a travel called. Feet started moving on Pillsbury before the dribble. So that's going to be another turnover. Fletcher from the outside, no good on the three. That ball will go out of bounds. Turnover for Pioneer. Some extra pressure and a big pass sends the ball out of bounds. With the clock run to catch up. Rams ball. So far with a big start for Pioneer. The Rams have really stepped up their game, finding every way to stop the Panthers short. Kayla Collins driving in, hands it off to Alyssa Sanford. Amelia Power goes up for the layup on the right side, and success. 11-4, and a timeout is called by the Panthers bench. Let that clock catch up. We are now Pioneer Panthers again, having a great opening start. But once the Rams started getting cranked, they've done a fantastic job of forcing turnovers, extra pressure. They're doing a fantastic job. I think Pioneer, they have good strategy. They just need to kind of settle in, go to work, and I think they can, get back into this and shake off this little upset. And, of course, looking at some of the stats coming into this, Norfolk Aggie is coming into this with a 17-3 record, and Pioneer with an 11-9 record. So, again, Norfolk does have the favor, but always find it interesting when credits come up. All right, we're back in. There we go. Technical difficulties. And ball out of bounds. Remains Pioneer ball. Jeez. Apologize for that technical difficulty. Inbound to the Tippanyuk, back over to McClellan. 3 from the corner, comes in short, recovered by the Rams. Faletra starting up top. Drives in on the right side, finds a lane, tosses the ball up, tough roll, recovered by the Panthers. And with an aggressive foul there, Pioneer will get the inbound. Well, Tippanyuk. Pillsbury to McClellan. Back to Pillsbury. McClellan left open, drives inside the lane. And looks like while McClellan was driving in, number 24, Alyssa Sanford, with her leg out, I think that's part of like blocking the body, an illegal block. So it'll be Pioneer to inbound. Oh, and a tough toss. Looked like there was some fingertips on that, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be Rams ball. Faletra. Looked like they were trying to do a little bit of a give and go. The power driving in gets stopped. Pioneer takes over on the possession. Colin Bliski finds Pillsbury, drives in on the baseline. They lose their dribble. It's like a double dribble there. Power with a three-point shot. 14-4. And Biliski gets tripped up. And with 10 seconds left on the regulation time, Griskowski with a shot and puts it away. That's for 2. And 8 minutes in the books. Pioneer and started strong, but had a rough time keeping that going with the Rams coming in and having a very aggressive game. Good on the steals, good on the defense, and just a lot of turnovers leads to longer percentage of time that you're in possession, but game is far from over. 14-6 as we go into the second quarter. And if you're watching this, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors. Without them, we would not be able to bring you this broadcast. Our sponsors, Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, local businesses in the Bernardston-Northfield area. Works LTD, the tree experts. Wiggin Hydroseeding, Zilinksi HVAC, DiGeorge Builders, and Greenfield Cooperative Bank. So happy to be partnered up with those businesses to bring this broadcast to you. Second quarter, Panther possession. Tibaniuk to Tyminski. Tyminski finds the lane and gets a good roll. Great job. She saw the opportunity, didn't hesitate, and made the attack. Great job for Kobe Tyminski. Scott all the way over to Collins, drives in, no good on the shot. Long pass to Devaney Pillsbury. Kylie McClellan still getting a feel for the court. Looks like an illegal block on the Rams. McClellan to Pillsbury. Another double dribble. Scott drives in on the far side, finds the open lane, gets the two. Got the defense sleeping on that one. Let's get to McClellan. McClellan drives inside, hands it over to Tyminski. Tyminski finds the lane. Tough bounce, gets her own rebound, putting it back outside to Beliski. Pioneer recovers and hangs on to it. Tibaniuk drives in and gets the foul. Tibaniuk all season has been a powerhouse inside the paint, making sure that if you're going to stop her, you're going to wind up fouling her. I'm going to get on the first shot. Yeah, good on the second one. 16-9. Wasting no time, but Tyminski goes in there, gets the ball, but it's stolen away by Amelia Power. No good on her jump shot, and Pioneer steals it away. Lost opportunity. And with the ball tipped, it's going to head out of bounds off of Tyminski. Rams ball on the baseline. Bring the ball down, Kayla Collins. Collins drives in, draws the defense, finds Scott in the corner. Scott bounce pass to Powers, back to the outside for Mary Coughlin. No good on the shot from the free throw line. Heads out of bounds, Pioneer ball. Some extra pressure from the Rams. This extra pressure at least in the first quarter, was definitely an upset for the Pioneer offense. Nice bounce pass inside, back outside. And a jump shot by Tippanyuk, but recovered by the Panthers. Back to the outside for Beliski, no good on the three. Again, Tyminski recovers it, gets the foul. Kobe Tyminski doing a fantastic job on the rebounding this entire game. Fantastic job. And good on the first one. Pioneer closing things up to a 6-point game. And a tough bounce recovered by Coughlin. Finds Feletra. Nice jump shot by Kayla Collins. Drives in like she's gonna go for the layup, finds the open space. Why not make the jump shot? Ooh, tough bounce pass. Oh, I thought that was saved, but looks like it did go out of bounds. Turnover for the Rams. Mia Feletra. Back out to Collins. Collins drives in on the far side, goes again for the jump shot. No good, comes down into Kriskowski's hands. And I think a reach around by Collins is what the foul call was. So it was Pioneer to inbound. Again, that extra pressure by the Rams. Good ball movement, finds Tippanyuk, and before she could get rid of that ball, yep, that toe skidded a little bit, or the pivot foot shuddered a little bit, so that will be a travel. Collins sends it over to Callista Wyman, but stolen away and sent outside. Remains Rams ball. Collins to Feletra. Stops it short. Feletra was hoping a player was seeing that back pass, but a little bit of confusion there. McClellan drives it in, finds Tyminski. Tyminski drives along the baseline, sends it out to Beliski for three off the rim. The Pioneer hangs on to it. Griskowski now moves inside, finds Tyminski, tosses the ball up, finds some very aggressive defense. Fletcher to Collins. Back cross to Feletra for three. No good. Griskowski rebounds. McClellan brings it down. Tyminski, McClellan, Tippanyuk just inside the three. Puts it away for two. Back to a 6-point game. 18-12 Rams. Another shot by Collins. Collins puts it away. Oops. My apologies. I will fix that as soon as I can. Tippanyuk to Tyminski. Back outside to Beliski with the shot and puts that away for three. Floated up, nice rebound by Wyman. Ball comes away. Panthers take over. The Tippanyuk. And gets the foul. I think they're calling a jump ball on that one. Okay, nope, not a jump ball. Saw the hand signals, but it looks like it wasn't both hands on ball. It was in the middle of shooting. Tipeniuk will have 2. Good on the first. And 2 for 2 for Maggie Tipeniuk. Having a great game. What great ball movement, but Panthers swarm. That defense, I think they've gotten a little bit wise to the no-nonsense across-court passing. Very snappy, fast passes. As trying to catch the defense off, off guard. And it looks like another foul on the shot. It's time for Kayla Collins, so she'll have 2. And I've been letting the clock run. No good on the first. She's got a second coming our way. And Collins good on the second one. Looks like it was a foul after the fact, or something like that. Swatted away by Collins, but comes into Beliski's hands, but not without Vonnie Scott's hand on it. That's going to cause the jump ball. And that will be in Panthers. Oh, during the bonus. Okay. Excuse me. It was not a jump ball. With Pioneer in the bonus, any foul now is going to result in shots. Minute 48 left. This could come back to bite the Rams. One or a 2-point game. Big drive by the Rams, but no good. And swatted away, but recovered. Kayla Collins drives in, gets the foul. Kayla Collins, good on the first one. And good on the second. 23-19. Just under a minute and a half left in the first half. Kyler McClellan for 3 off the back of the rim. Recovered by the Rams. Fletcher taking off on the far side, slows it down, goes inside the paint, tosses it up, no good. Scott sends it back outside. Rams hang on to it. Fletcher drives in again, trips up on herself, ball comes loose. Panthers take over. Tominski. And a double dribble. Those kind of steal breakaways are not the ones where you want to stop the game like that. But I have a feeling that she was moving harder than, than the solidity of her possession, and I think she was trying to gain possession as she went along. Sometimes you got to rush faster than you have a secure contact with the ball. And good shot on the Rams, comes down into a jump. forgetting that clock. Getting too much into the game. And a timeout is called. We'll let the clock run down to the, I believe it was 36 seconds. So with the timeout, this couple other details that we will go over when we come back from the half is where we're sitting in this bracket system. And with Pioneer achieving the 19th spot and Norfolk Aggie achieving the 14th spot, they did not have to participate in a preliminary round to secure themselves a spot in the 32. So both teams have had very good seasons, not having to play that preliminary game. But we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back after this first half is over. A nice inbound finds Alyssa Sanford, who swats it away. No good, though. No shot clock for the Panthers. Pillsbury driving in on the far side. Back out to McClelland. Swung around to Boleski and Griskowski. Swing it back, trying to rock that defense. And Pillsbury got tripped up. Had a tough time hanging on to it. Ball went out of bounds. No fouls. It will be Rams ball with 10 seconds left. Vonnie Scott sends it over to Collins. Collins with a jump shot just inside and puts away 2 as the time runs out. Norfolk County Agricultural ends the first half with 25. Pioneer trailing just by 6 with 19. An exciting game. I would say that the Rams have not been as effective as they were the first half of the game. Pioneer has really shaken off that kind of shock of the Rams getting started when they did. And for most of the second quarter, Pioneer really closed that gap, at one point being a 1-point game. And I think that can continue. I think the Panthers just really need to push harder with the defense and really just work with those turnovers. But they've been doing a great job, and we'll see what happens in the second half of this game, this exciting Division 5 tournament game. We're going to take a short break. Check out our wonderful sponsors, local businesses in the Bernardston-Northfield area that have partnered up with BNC TV. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. But we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, second half of this Division 5 tournament game, round of 32, Pioneer Panthers, Norfolk Aggie Rams. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Just before we start the second half, if we want to take a quick look at the MIAA bracket, as you can see, the highlighted game, ranked 14, Norfolk County Agricultural, 19, Pioneer Valley Regional are facing off. And whoever wins this game will be moving on to a game against, this hadn't been updated because that game against ranked third Douglas had a preliminary game. McCann Tech won that, so we are going to be seeing whoever wins the McCann Tech Douglas game will be playing the winner of this game. And rolling off the feet. All right, counts as a kick, so it will be Pioneers' ball. Reset. There we go. Pass inside. Tipeniuk back outside. Swung around. McClellan from the top. Comes in short. And good save. The Rams take over. And I do know that it says second quarter on there. I need to change that graphic. Bounce back out to Amelia Power. No good on the shot. Ball out of bounds. Pioneer will take over. Okay. Tipeniuk seeing what she can do. Hands it over to Tipeniuk. Floats it up. No good. Recovered by Alyssa Sanford. And Kayla Collins at the top. Rams doing a good job swinging it around. Collins to Power. Inside to Sanford. No good on the layup. McClellan takes over, sends the ball to Beliski, drives in on the far side and gets the 2. And the foul. It will be Rams to inbound on their own baseline. And if I think it was a time violation on that one. McClellan to Beliski. Sent across. Fletcher saw that one coming. Stole it away, driving up the lane. Couldn't get the angle right. And looks like a foul on the Rams, so it will be Pioneer ball to inbound. McClellan to Beliski. Inside of Grzyskowski, comes loose, stolen away by Fletcher. She drives in, hands it over to Power, and Power gets the 2. 27-21. Almost stolen away. Grzyskowski drives in, sends the ball over to McClellan, finds a way on the lane, hands it over to Tominski. Great job on the jump shot, no hesitation. Puts it away, and she'll have an additional one from the free throw line. And looks like some tough ball movement by the Rams. Ball turned over. Tipeniuk looking across the court, but Rams' hand forces the turnover. Fletcher slows it down and steps back. Hands it over to Collins. Collins looking for a lane, but hands it off to Tessa Heaton. And Fletcher will drive in, no good. And Tipeniuk goes down on the ball. Make sure that's not gonna pop loose. Comes up Rams' favor. catch up. 4:43. Collins inbounds to Power. Power finds Heaton. Goes back out to Collins. And a travel called on the Rams. Ball turned over. McClellan on the drive to Beliski on the far side. Slows it down. Tominski swung around to McClellan, driving into the baseline. McClellan sends it back outside. Recovered by Pillsbury. Beliski from the corner, no good. Scott to Collins. Back over to Vonnie Scott. Swings it around to Power. Drives in there, but the ball pops loose, heads out of bounds. Looks like a Pioneer hand had knocked the ball away on the layup. Good, clean defense. As the Sanford goes inside, gets tripped up. Yeah. Let that clock catch up. Sanford, a little bit of shuffling from the pivot foot. Beliski to Tominski. Thought about driving in. Pioneer sends it back outside. Grzyskowski puts the ball up a little too much. And out of bounds off of the Rams. Thinking about it. Tominski driving through on the lane is not stopped. 2-point game, 27-25 Rams. Collins driving in, gets the travel. And a timeout is called. Understandable. Pioneer coming out, really catching things up. We're sitting at a 2-point game. But Pioneer has really done a great job so far this third quarter. I think the Rams have slowed down just a smidge on their defense. I noticed I haven't really seen a lot of full court pressing from them, but we'll see if they institute that and see if they can drive that lead back up again. Pioneer has definitely held them to very low scoring so far. Grzyskowski for three, puts it away. And Pioneer takes the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. And we'll see what the call is. Looks like it was a foul on Pioneer. Rams to inbound. Go back outside to Collins. Driving in, Fletcher, and tough bounce. Nice rebound by Alyssa Sanford. Puts the ball back in for two. 29-28, Rams. Ball comes back outside. McClellan hands it off to Pillsbury. Back to McClellan, goes for three. Tough bounce off the back of the rim, recovered by the Rams. Mia Fletcher to Sanford, back to Fletcher, drives in the lane. And that will be a jump ball. Looks like that was a tough path to sew through. Of course, the jump ball was in Panthers' favor. Ball to Tominski. To Pillsbury. It's swatted loose. It'll be Pioneer to inbound. Well, the ball comes loose. Advantage for the Panthers. And tough shot by Ari Perkins on the Panthers. Had a tough roll. Collins driving inside, hands it over to Shaylin Harling was that previous shot. Still learning the names on the roster. Fletcher to Sanford. Sanford gets the two. Look outside to McClellan. Tominski. Tough roll on the ball, recovered by the Rams. Fletcher slows it down. .45 seconds left in the third quarter. Sanford driving in. Sends it back out to Collins. Bonnie Scott for three, no good. Panthers take over, no shot clock. Pillsbury sends it back outside to McClellan for three, no good. Sanford recovers, hands it to Fletcher. Fletcher slows things down 10 seconds. Collins drives through, no good on the rebound. And Panthers will hang on to it as time runs out. This game has become more and more interesting through this third quarter. Pioneer catches up, takes the lead, lost the lead, still a 3-point game. This is anybody's game. This next 8 minutes are going to be very spicy. Pioneer has done a fantastic job catching up and staying with the Norfolk Aggie Rams. Definitely not going to hand this game over to them. Rams ball to inbound. Fletcher to Collins. Back to Fletcher. No good on that jump shot. Long pass to Maggie Tippanyuk. Tippanyuk goes in for the jump shot, swats it away. Pioneer gets another shot. Tominski gets the rebound. Pioneer hangs on to it. Perkins tries to bounce pass it through the baseline. Couldn't get the angle right. Off of the hands of the Rams. Pioneer will continue in possession. It's stolen away by the Rams. Tough drive on the layup, and the ball comes loose. It'll be a jump ball, which will be in Pioneer favor. Let the clock catch up. 31-28. A little over 7 minutes left in the game. Good toss by Kayla Collins. Long pass looking for Maggie Tippanyuk. Couldn't make the connection. Rams will take over. Pioneer cannot afford those kind of turnovers right now. Kayla Collins slows things down, goes for the three. Just side of the right, recovered by Sanford and put away for two. Good rebounding. She has had an excellent game playing underneath on those rebounds. The ball movement. Tominski. And looks like that will be a... Looks like the grab was... Part of going for the ball is if you have any kind of reach around that winds up inhibiting the player's ability, that's going to be a hold, and you can't do that. Not sure where the foul was on that one, but there's 6:21 on the clock. Oh, looks like Tippanyuk on the shot, so she'll have two coming her way. Tough bounce on the rim. She's got a second one. Another tough one on the rim. Tippanyuk drives in, and she gets another foul. Let's do it again. Two coming her way for Tippanyuk. Good on the first one. Two for two for Maggie Tippanyuk. Collins to Fletcher. Looks like a travel called by the refs. Almost stolen away, Tippanyuk. Calista Wyman over to Vonnie Scott. Collins to Power. Power finds the lane, drives in, and gets the two. Well, she saw that lane and took it. 7-point game. And swatted away out of bounds. Looks like that was off of Panther hand. So we'll be Rams to inbound. let the clock catch up. 5.5 minutes. Power from the outside. Covered by Beliski. There's a breakaway opportunity. Tough toss on the ball. Pioneer hangs on to it. Back outside to McClellan. Just inside the 3. No good off the rim. Perkins recovers it. Tosses it up. No good. Ball is loose. Tyminski to Beliski from the 3. And good try by Maggie Tipeniuk. So a very, very defensive game. Big pass across the court. No good on the shot for Tessa Heaton. And nice job on the getting the foul for Pioneer. Tighten that up, 4:47. And Tipeniuk gets the +1. Scott to Fletcher. Nice shot off the cuff by Fletcher. Good ball movement. Tough shot by Tipeniuk. Gets her own rebound and the foul on that second jump shot. Fouls, Rams to Panthers. Rams with 5 fouls, Pioneer with none. With 4.5 minutes left in the game, these fouls could really tie things up if they're not careful. Covered by Heaton. Power stopped short, had the shuffle without the dribble. That's going to be a travel. Pioneer to inbound. A little bit stuck in the corner. Recovered by the Rams. Kayla Collins. Ronnie Scott comes in short. Recovered by Tyminski. Good hands on the defense, but Pioneer hangs on to it. Good shot by Ari Perkins. Great job. 4-point game. Heaton with a great jump shot. Answers in kind. 41-35. 3.5 minutes left. Pops loose. Rams take over. But another loose pass. Pioneer gets it back. Tipeniuk to Tyminski. Tyminski needs help. The ball knocked loose. Good save. Tipeniuk drives it in and gets the 2. Now, to me personally, I think that Pioneer could use a little bit extra press. Trying to upset and cause some turnovers. And nice shot for 3 by Amelia Power. A 7-point game. 2:44 on the clock. This fourth quarter has been a lot of back and forth. But as I said, with 2:44 left in the clock, the Rams got to be real careful on their fouls. Any foul is going to yield 2 shots for the Panthers. But very tight game. I would say so far this game has matched the numbers you're seeing on camera. And I'm so happy to bring this to you folks if you're watching this. If you're just tuning into it, whether you're watching it rebroadcast, anywhere where YouTube is available, or watching it broadcast in HD on 1075 on the BNC TV cable channel. So happy to have you with us. So happy to have this program, bring this program to you. And we appreciate your support, not just of the public access station, but your support of these high school athletes. Nice pass to Tominski, back outside to Ari Perkins, tosses it up, tough roll off the rim. Fletcher goes down hard. That'll be a Pioneer foul, first of the quarter. Fletcher. Ball swung around. Bonnie Scott finds Sanford. It looked like a foul by the Panthers. That'll put the ball on the baseline for the Rams. Collins to inbound, finds Fletcher. Drives through, very surprising she made that. And Tippanyuk gets the foul. Won't the clock catch up, minute 55. Tippanyuk with her second shot. With the rim, Perkins recovers. McClelland having trouble hanging on to it. Ball stolen away. Collins drives it in and gets the 2. That was a tough job. McClelland was going down and can't go in anymore without it being counted. A nice recovery. Kayla Collins. Good switching, and ball pops through the fingers, out of bounds. The Pioneer ball in the far corner. Perkins with a shot. Too much, recovered by Vonnie Scott. There's that extra defense. And a timeout is called by the Rams. Well, there was that extra press, as we were talking about. But no more about that bracket. The winner of this game will be playing either Douglas High School or McCann Tech. That match will be decided tomorrow evening. And, you know, I think that a lot of these games are happening a bit later than expected, especially out here east. You know, after getting that heavy snowstorm that we got, I think it delayed a lot of things, and I think there was even more snow that than we experienced in Western Massachusetts out here on the eastern side of the state. So, you know, I think a lot of games have been delayed just for the sake of, you know, getting things cleaned up and whatnot. And just under a minute, we are entering the foul to stop the clock territory. And the ball comes loose. Oh, and a backcourt violation right there on midcourt. Tough spot to be. And another timeout is called by the Rams. So if you've can't really say anything, Rams with a 10-point lead with under a minute left, but you know, if the season does draw to a close, so happy to have had you with us for this winter season. And of course, there'll be a short break of about a month. And before you know it, all this snow will be melted, the mud will dry up, and it will be baseball season. Baseball and softball season. And BNC TV is looking so forward to bring you the spring sports season at Pioneer Valley Regional High School. Very excited about that. Always love bringing these high school sports to you. Good inbounding. And almost stolen away. Well, you are trying to stop the clock. Barely any time. Now the Rams are in the bonus. Fletcher with 2. Two for 2 for Mia Fletcher. Kyler McClellan to Bliski. Some hands on it, but Panthers hang on to the ball. McClellan with a long 3. Puts that one away. First 3 of the game. Apologize, I'm not used to being this close to the camera. And time is stopped with a fraction under 20 seconds. Kayla Collins with her first. Bliski to Tominski. Back outside. Kyler McClellan for 3. Rolls off the rim. Stolen away by Bliski. Can't get the layup. And that is when time runs out, and I didn't start the clock. Oops, excuse me, 41. My apologies on that. And at the end of the match. Norfolk County Agricultural Rams comes away with a W, 50 to Pioneers 41. And a very tight, very interesting game. Very exciting. And that will be it for the Panthers for their 2025-2026 basketball season. The Rams will move on to the round of 16, facing off whoever wins the Douglas McCann Tech game tomorrow night. And congratulations to them. Good luck with the rest of their season. But fantastic job by the Panthers. I would say this season, Panthers were the team to watch. They had just an incredible season. New coach, a lot of new things, but they came in hard and they did a great job. And couldn't be more proud of those girls as their season comes to a close. So with that is it for the winter season. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to any of the folks from Norfolk County area and family abroad tuning into this game. Hope you enjoyed it. And thank you to the BNC TV crowd up in the Bernardston-Northfield area. And of course, thank you so much to our sponsors, those that sponsored this winter programming. So happy to have partnered with them. And very excellent game. And with that, we will come to a close and keep an eye out for the upcoming baseball season and the softball season. So excited for both of those. My name is Tyler Warbo, and we will see you next time.